If there was a proven philosophy for achievement, would you be willing to learn it and apply it to your life? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. What I want to talk about today is the philosophy of achievement, a proven way that has been proven through the success and failure of hundreds and hundreds of people. But before we get to that, it's Monday. Welcome back. Thanks for being with me today. If you're new here, we do this every Monday and Friday. Thanks for being here. I want you to really commit to what you're going to achieve this week, what you're accountable for. So look at the week. What do you have to do this week so that on Friday you can look back and say, 1, it's been a successful week. 2, you're closer to your bigger goals. We're at the beginning of the month. What is your monthly outcome that you're trying to achieve that is going to get you closer to your bigger goals? And what do you have to commit to do this week to get you there? So leave me a comment, send me a DM, wherever you're listening or watching this. Make sure to do something that you're committing to what you're going to achieve this week, and then we'll go back on Friday and talk about that. Now, if you don't have clearly defined written out goals, go to jeffhaggie.com/biggerfuture. Go through that free webinar series. It'll help you to figure out how to properly set your goals, how to understand your why behind them, and all of that. And you can be a part of this because this is a big thing. Get some direction and understand where you're going. All right, well, thank you. This is going to be a great week. Today, what I want to talk about is the philosophy of achievement. So what I want to talk about is Napoleon Hill. His whole process of what he started began in 1908 when he met Andrew Carnegie. And he had the opportunity to meet with Andrew Carnegie and talk to him about the philosophy of achievement, talk to him about success. And he had the opportunity to learn a lot from him. And Andrew Carnegie gave him a challenge that he would spend the next 20, 25 years learning about success and failure through introductions that Andrew Carnegie could make to the most successful people in the world. This was a situation where he was introduced to people who had made incredible successes throughout their lives and had incredible failures throughout their lives. And he actually was told by Carnegie that you'll learn more about how to succeed from the failures than you will from the successes. And through that, he developed the 17 Laws of Success. He developed Think and Grow Rich. He developed so many different works that people can learn from today. And so that's why in the beginning when I said, would you be willing to learn from the philosophies of achievement? He has done this. These are things that you can learn from these incredible successes and failures. Now, I want to just take a little side note here. One of the things when you're learning such things as the philosophy of achievement through Napoleon Hill, if you read it once, if you listen to it once, are you really learning it? You know, I actually talked about this last week. When you're learning something, there's the part of learning it. Until you start doing it, you haven't really learned it. And in your personal development, how are you proceeding with that? I actually, just this weekend, finished reading one of Myron Golden's book for the 3rd time. And you know what? It was by far the most impactful time that I've read it. There was things in there that I learned that I hadn't caught on to the first or the second time. I've listened to Think and Grow Rich a number of times. Napoleon Hill's Outwitting the Devil. I've listened to that book many times. I was talking with my son about it a while ago, and in our conversation, I decided to actually get the book and read it. And just reading it, I'm learning things that I didn't learn through the times I've listened to it. So when you look at things like the philosophy of success, just reading through it once isn't going to make you successful. You've got to learn these things so you can do them. You haven't learned them until you start doing them. And one of the things that Napoleon Hill learned from Andrew Carnegie was that many people don't become successful until they find what he called their other self. And he said that seldom does that other self ever present itself until that individual has gone through a major emergency, such as an economic downfall, such as personal issues, and those sort of things. And so that's what I want to talk about today, because how many times have you had a great idea and you even started working on it, you were excited about it, but then you had a failure and that was the end of it. You shut the door. You look at anyone that's been extremely successful, they've had a number of failures. read books like Shoe Dogs and learn about how Nike became to be. There was a lot of failures along the way. Anyone that you're looking at that has success has also had major failures. And during those failures, that's usually when you find that other self. If you have the ability to keep going, to take that step out of that comfort zone and continue on. A lot of times it's the negative mindset, it's the self-doubt, those things that'll hold us back from taking that next step. We get hit by a failure and we quit. But we need to understand that there's more out there, that we need to learn from that failure, that we need to continue on, and you've got to keep going. And in Outwitting the Devil, it said that if you've ever been dealt with a blow by economic circumstances, then you can use that as a lever and a motivation to find that other self. Well, you look at the last few years through this pandemic, many people have been dealt this blow. And so use that as your opportunity to find that other self. When we look at Napoleon Hill, he was given this challenge by Andrew Carnegie. He accepted this challenge, but it wasn't a paid position. And Andrew Carnegie told him it's going to take you 25 years plus to accomplish this. And Hill went through a process of having many successes and failures himself throughout that process, of different jobs that were great that he still didn't feel right about, so he walked away from, different magazines that he had started, a whole bunch of different things that he didn't figure out until a certain point where he found that other self, where he learned from his failures, where he learned from his successes, and was able to take things to another level. So that's what I want to encourage you to. We've all had our failures. Don't let those failures stop you. Don't let those failures, your limiting beliefs, your self-doubt, stop you from discovering your other self. And have you taken the time to really sit back and think about things, and think about what you have learned, what you can do going forward? Because in today's world, we're so engaged and always have something coming in that we don't sit back and think enough. Take some time to sit back and think today. Think about your current circumstances, think about the lessons you've learned, and discover the opportunities that are still ahead of you. All right, thanks for being with me. Hope you're ready to have a great week. Check out jeffheggie.com/accountability. We still have a few spots available there if you want to join us. And that's going to be an incredible program for anyone that wants to make this month absolutely outstanding. Go check it out. Thanks for being with me. I'll see you tomorrow. Why do some people succeed at all levels beyond their imagination while others struggle? The mind is the key to your success. Even the best strategy won't matter without the right mindset to implement it. For those who desire to be great, to do amazing things, and have an impact on the world, the Bigger Future Coaching Program is designed to take your life and your business to another level. If you're ready to make big commitments, be held accountable, and develop the success mindsets that'll take you beyond your dreams, join us today. Find out more at jeffheggie.com/group coaching. Some of you may know this, but in addition to my coaching, I've recently joined Geneva Financial Home Loans, a mortgage lender headquartered in Chandler, Arizona, as a mortgage loan originator. I've always had a passion for serving others, and now I'm proud to also be a part of Home Loans Powered by Humans. If you're in the state of Arizona and looking to take the next step in your journey, contact me at 801-830-3858 to start the conversation. NMLS number 42056, BK number 0910215, Equal Opportunity Lender.